game just to get my fatty. And these lazy ain't got competition. It's me versus me, love key talk.
So today, we're going to talk about St. Louis rappers, underground rappers, BSG Lil M, and also his best friend, 84rellob. So BSG Lil M was actually found dead inside of a car, and according to reports and according to the internet, some people believe that his best friend, 84rellob, is responsible for his murder. Now, you do got another side of the story where people is pretty much saying that a drive-by potentially happened and a shootout happened and that 84rellob had nothing to do with it, but I'm gonna leave that up to y'all to decide once y'all hear the story and once y'all hear the report that I'm gonna read. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get into it. So BSG Lil M and also his best friend and also his street best friend, 84rellob, were definitely known for sliding in the streets. And when I say sliding in the streets, I mean catching bodies inside of St. Louis. You know what I'm talking about? BSG Lil M has already passed away, but of course his name and his legacy is living on, because you can tell by even the comment section of people pretty much saying, hey, whenever he was alive, he had y'all scared. He had y'all put up, and let's not act like he haven't caught any bodies while he was alive. So, of course, both of these dudes are in the streets, real heavy in the streets, and, you know what I'm talking about, doing what comes with that lifestyle of being heavy in the streets. As you can tell by the music, they got a whole lot of songs together, you know what I'm talking about, pretty much explaining what goes on, because everybody knows that these days, all you got to do is listen to the music, and you can hear exactly what's going on in the streets, who's doing what, when they did it, who done got killed, and BSG Lil M was definitely a monster inside the streets. Anyway, so the story goes, well, it starts out and it says BSG Lil M allegedly backdoored by his friend and fellow rapper 84rellob. However, before we just agree with that, I'm going to read the news article with y'all and the police report with y'all, so then y'all can take what y'all want out of that. And of course, we'll try to break down some of the details so then that y'all can give y'all own opinion on what y'all believe. Because as far as knowing 100% what actually happened, I don't think people know that, but I'm going to give y'all the details that we do know. So it says a St. Louis County man is facing murder charges, which of course is 84rellob. He's actually charged with the murder of BSG Lil M for right now. St. Louis man is facing murder charges after authorities say he robbed and shot a person Thursday in Ferguson. So St. Louis County prosecutors on Friday charged 18-year-old Darrell G. Taylor with counts of second-degree murder, first-degree murder, and armed criminal action. He's currently held in the St. Louis County jail without the possibility of bond. So just the fact that he's charged with the murder and he's the best friend, just the fact that 84rellob is currently charged with the murder of BSG Lil M, of course, that's going to shake a lot of people's heads and make them think, dang, he backdoored his best friend. Because as you know, and a lot of people know, that there's a whole lot of backdooring that actually goes on in the streets. You know what I'm talking about? You literally can't trust nobody at all. Your day one homie will literally backdoor you for, who knows, $1,000 it may be. So literally, you can never trust anybody, especially somebody that puts money above everything and that will do anything for money. Let's continue the story. It continues and it says, according to Ferguson, police officers were dispatched for a shooting around 8:30 p.m. in the 300 block of South Harvey Avenue. At the scene, police found the victim identified in court documents as initials MT, and everybody knows now that that's the rapper BSG Lil M, and those are just his initials there, right? MT with multiple gunshot wounds. He was found dead at the scene by the paramedics. So the police pull up, they see him dead inside of the car, and of course call the paramedics so they can just come verify whether they can bring him back to life or not. They couldn't bring him back to life, and from there he was dead. And it continues. Police said in the affidavit supporting charges that officers located multiple shell casings inside and outside of the vehicle. And that's important, you know, breaking it down. They saw casings inside the vehicle and outside the vehicle. That means that somebody shot inside the car, and either he shot back and they went outside the car, or some of the shell casings that was getting shot in the car kind of probably hit the car and didn't go directly inside the car. So something could have happened inside the car and also outside the car as far as like breaking it down, right? And with that being said, a witness reported the shooting began inside the vehicle before the suspects exited and fired additional shots from outside. So let's read that part again. A witness saw it, and a witness reported the shooting began inside the vehicle before the suspects exited and fired additional shots from outside. So that definitely sounds like from the witness actually seeing it and saying that it started inside the car and ended up outside the car, that somebody that the two that were in the car, which of course is 84rellob, and then of course BSG Lil M in the vehicle. It seems like an altercation took place between those two, in which they potentially started to shoot at each other, and Rello B got out the car, bang, 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 and finished shooting inside the car. Now, there is an alternate version where people are saying that a drive-by shooting actually happened, and I'll let y'all know why they're saying that a drive-by shooting potentially happened on these two, right? Even though those are just speculations, this is actually a witness saying what they actually saw. So it says, as firefighters were heading to the scene, they spotted Taylor, and of course Taylor is 84rellob, who's now charged with the murder. It says they spotted Taylor walking down the street with his left hand bleeding and transported him to a hospital, the affidavit states. So he's walking and his left hand is bleeding. The guy that allegedly killed BSG Lil M. So what that means is either BSG Lil M shot back and actually, shot Taylor, or whenever Taylor was shooting, he either shot himself in his hand or somehow inside the car, his hand somehow began to bleed, whether what happened, right? Now, like I say, other people are saying that was potentially a drive-by. Why? Because the bullets that are inside the car, outside the car, and then also Taylor's hand is bleeding. So they're saying maybe a drive-by happened, and 84rellob hand is bleeding because he got shot during a drive-by, but BSG Lil M actually the one that got hit with the bullets, and he actually died from that, right? So we'll just continue reading, and like I say, this will be a story to where y'all will have to decide what do y'all think. I'm talking about. Anyway, so it says, during the questioning, Taylor allegedly told police, so now they're getting 84rellob to talk. Taylor allegedly told police he was sitting inside the vehicle with the victim when he suddenly heard shots being fired. So it looks like 84rellob is actually saying that a drive-by shooting did actually happen. A family member told police they gave the suspect and the victim $7,000 earlier in the night to record a music video, according to the affidavit. So these two were either heading to a music video or heading from a music video, and they had the $7,000 in them, right? So with them having that $7,000 for the video shoot, obviously they was probably just using that money to flex, because a video ain't about to cost $7,000. At least an underground artist ain't about to pay $7,000 for a video, right? And I've seen their videos. They're not $7,000 quality type of videos. However, that money is probably just to flex inside the video with the actual money, right? So with that being said, maybe one of them got a little greedy. 84rellob, what the comment section, what they're putting together, maybe he got a little greedy and wanted to take the money. However, if one person ends up dead, BSG Lil M, and don't have the money no more, and his pockets are ran through, talking about, it's going to lose suspicion on you. So even if he was to have killed him just to take the money, it just like, that's not clear thinking, because like you should know, like, okay, if I do this and I take the money, his people going to ask where the money at, and it just, talking about, it just doesn't make sense. They're going to come after you for sure, right? But it also says the victim, of course, it was BSG Lil M, found with both pants pockets turned out and no cash recovered at the scene, police said. So if no cash was recovered at the scene, obviously the money was taken out of BSG Lil M pockets. We can use our skills of just thinking, of our logical skills of thinking that BSG Lil M had the money, right? Because they said his pockets were empty and ran through whenever they found them. However, what they didn't tell us, which is a detail that we need, now that we know that a family member gave them the $7K in order to flex in a video, did they find that $7K on 84rellob, right? If 84rellob, if he had the money I'm talking about in his pockets, then that will give us a lot of more details. So there's more details that we actually need, that I personally think we actually need, in order to come up with a full conclusion of exactly what happened. But as of right now, from the details that we got from seeing that the witness said she saw an altercation take place inside the car, and then somebody got out the car and began to shoot. It definitely looks like 84rellob is definitely the one that, you know, killed BSG Lil M. However, and he is charged with it, but however, we can't just say that because we got to wait till the whole case goes through, to all the details, the information, and everything else. Because if there was indeed a shootout, there's cameras everywhere, especially if it's going to be a place like St. Louis. Any place where there's a high crime rate and a lot of crimes that take place, there's always cameras, from to my Ring doorbell cameras, and of course witnesses. Everybody's always recording everything. So if a witness is coming out and saying that she literally witnessed the whole thing and she didn't say nothing about a drive-by shooting, then it's definitely not looking good for 84rellob. But we'll just have to see how the story actually goes. As the story develops, I'll definitely keep y'all updated. I do want to say RIP to all the lives lost. I'm pretty sure probably over just some type of senseless violence. Of course, that's what be going on. But anyways, let me know something. What do y'all think happened? Do y'all think a drive-by happened from the details that we actually got? Or do y'all think 84rellob backdoored this man? Let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.